welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. Oh my god, I am lost for words. I had another makeup artist, Nikita, do my makeup, and was really good, guys, because I've never been able to achieve such flawless skin before, and that's what I'm so in love with. I'm in love with the fact that this is not your typical Christmas look. It's not glitter, it's not shimmer, it's actually matte eyes. It's grown, it's sexy, it's mature. It's also a look that you can pass over to New Year's. Like, come on.
So guys, I'm going to start off with some micellar water. Some people call it micellar. And I'm just going to rub it all over the face with a cotton pad just to remove any excess dirt. Then I'm going to go in with my favourite spray, or one of my favourite sprays, which is the Mario Badescu Rosewater Spray. And I love it pre-application of foundation. Okay, so if you guys follow me on Instagram, you would know how much I bang on about this moisturiser. I just love the way it sits under the foundation. It makes the skin nice and smooth, like, love it. So I go in between pencils and pomades, and if I do use a pomade, it's always the Anastasia Beverly Hills pomade. And today I'm using the colour dark brown. Didn't want to make her brows too dark and just wanted to fill them in slightly. I normally start by outlining the brow. I never fill in first, and then I conceal, and then I fill in afterwards. I find doing it this way allows you to control how natural you would like the brow to be. So if you don't already have it, you need to have this in your kit, and it's the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. It's super affordable. I think it's like £4, and they've just come out with a larger size bottle, so all round great. So I'm using my flat concealer brush just to shape the brow, and then I'm going to go in with a buffing brush by Zoeva. I will list it below, just to blend away all of the excess concealer to transition into our eyeshadow base. I like to lightly set my eyeshadow bases with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. Try not to go crazy with this because you don't want your eyeshadow base to crack. And then I'm going to go in with these eyeshadow covers from Primark. Yes, Primark. They're £1.50 for a pack of 20, and they're amazing at catching fallout. So I'm going to go in with these two colours by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and that's Brick and Morocco, and I'm just going to use this in the transition area just above the socket to create a nice transition colour. Now don't judge my Huda Beauty palette, I've used this to death, but I'm going to use the colour Cocoa just to deepen the transition area. I'm going in with my Inglot Gel liner in number 77, and I actually wanted to use this as a base just so that the green colour, the pigment, would pick up a bit more. However, it's quite dry, and as you can see, I've blended and it's not blending. And I'm going to go in with the Subculture palette, which had a lot of controversy around it with regards to fallout and the quality of the eyeshadows, and I'm using the colour Untamed, and I must admit this colour is very hard to work with. I know that Anastasia did take it on board, and they have worked on their other palettes which are amazing. Going in with another ABH product, and I'm using the Hydrating Oil. I'm just going to go over underneath her eyes, around her face, just to add a bit more moisture. We want a super dewy skin-like finish with this look. I actually like to work this product right into the skin. For a bit of an extra glow, I'm going to go in with Deep Gold by Melanie Mills. And again, if you follow me on Instagram and you know how I work, I'm not the biggest fan of glow. I do like a good healthy glow. I don't like an overwhelming glow, but this underneath the foundation is going to give us a nice bronze golden look. All-time fave colour, and this is Macao by NARS, and I'm using the Illuminous foundation, and I'm just using my stippling brush by MAC. I think it's the 195, I could be wrong, but I'm going to use that to apply the foundation all over the face and then pat in slowly with my Real Techniques blender. So my all-time favourite under eye concealer, and that's the Natural Radiance concealer by NARS. I am looking for a dupe, so if you guys know any other concealers that you think work just as good underneath the eyes, do let me know. I've mixed two colours, which are Caramel and Ginger, and I've applied it underneath her eyes and on the bridge of her nose. One of the reasons why I actually love this blender is because it has a flat side and I can apply the concealer directly underneath the eyes. Using the L'Oreal True Match foundation in the shade Mahogany, I'm going to apply this to the temple of her cheeks and use this to contour. I'm also going to contour her forehead and her nose area also. I'm using a brush that I got from the art store. It's nice and thin and it allows me to create a really smooth line. When trying to achieve skin-like finish, blending is your best friend. I like to go over all the areas that I've contoured just to mesh everything together and blend it all out so that we don't have any harsh lines. Alright guys, here's the tea. I actually like Laura Mercier and I really like Sacha as well, and sometimes I just mix the two. And using my Real Technique sponge, the same sponge, I'm just going to press in the setting powder. I'm not really a fan of baking too much. I do bake sometimes, but not in the first initial application. Using the excess powder, I'm just going to carve out her contoured areas, add some to her chin area, her nose area and her forehead also. Sis is feeling snatched. To set the contoured areas, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills powder bronzer in the colour Mahogany. I love this colour. It's nice and rich, it's nice and warm, and I'm literally going to go over with a very light hand, as you guys can see, over her cheek area, her forehead area, and the nose area too. So to prevent any fallout staining the under eye area, I'm just adding a bit of Laura Mercier, and then I'm going to smudge out and blend out the under eye eyeshadow. So this is a really key step. I always go in with a mineralized powder, and today I'm using the Skin Finish Mineralized Powder by MAC Cosmetics in the colour Dark, and then I'm just going to buff that into the skin. Ooh child, I must say her skin is looking, in the words of Nelly, delectable. I find that pressing in the mineralized powder prevents any flashback. Look at her skin, look at her skin! Okay, another product, or company I should say, that I love, Juvia's Place. And I'm using the Saharan blush palette, and I've gone in with the colour Toby. I've recently been introduced to this pencil, and it's a pencil by Sport Effects. I will list the details below, but I love how I'm able to create fine hair-like strokes. So this probably is my favourite part, but I'm using the Mario Badescu spray all over her face, and look at that skin! Like literally it takes away any powderiness. Ooh! Okay, spilling more tea, and this is Just Say Nothing by Sleek Makeup, and it's a great dupe for Max Chestnut. Really, really nice colour. Now I'm going to go in with Starfish by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's a liquid lipstick, and I just want to use it to stain the lips. Now, NYX Butter Gloss is my favourite, yes guys, favourite lip gloss at the moment, and I'm using the colour Madelaine, and I love the gloss, I love the sheen, just literally love these glosses. I'm using the Black Magic Liquid Liner by Ico just to cover up the lash line. Now I know I said I didn't really like highlighter, but Whisper of Guilt by MAC is a dream. Literally, it's so smooth and it glides right onto the skin. I love it. For me personally, I like highlighters that glide onto the skin, that give, like, you know, a nice glowy kind of sheer feel to it. Love it, love it. This product is actually worth the coin. And here we are guys, we're about to get this hair together and get straight into the final look. And here we have it guys, the final look. Thank you so much for all the love. Thank you for your constant and consistent support. I'm going to try and make sure I bring out more videos, but don't forget to comment, like and subscribe. And don't forget to share this video too. Thank you guys, see you in my next video.